So I'm going to pass over now to Rod Mountain, who is going to give us his insight on R.E.A.C.H in 4 minutes. So Rod, take over control. Simona will stop sharing. You take over control. 4 minutes, Rod. Maximum value starting now. Thank you.
Okay. Well, this is a quote from Richard's email a few days ago, and I don't think anybody would object to. Everybody knows he's not kidding about this. In business, we learned that you're only as good as the number of questions you ask and the quality of your questions. So I'm going to ask a few questions in the next 3 minutes, whipping through fairly quickly. And I suppose the question burning in all of our minds at the moment is, what's it going to take to thrive in the next year, in the next 5 years? A year ago, we would not have settled for survival. So why would we, the most resilient sector in society, settle for being smaller than the challenges we face? That's one question. If you were Aladdin and a genie's just appeared from your magic lamp and you had only one wish, not 3 wishes, what would be the best wish you could possibly ask for? And the answer is unlimited further wishes. So why is this important? I'm going to ask you in a minute. I'm going to say it another way. We've been talking about resilience and extensive networks. I'm going to focus only on networks because I think from networks stem all sorts of other strengths. You get help, you get attitude adjustments, you get support, you get a feeling of support from other people, and you get ideas that you wouldn't have thought of before. So we're going to focus a little bit on networks today. And if Paul McKenna is right, and the best and highest use of our ability is to add value to our fellow human beings, we have to ask the other question, which would be, what would be the most magnificent use of your next 5 years? How can you add the most value to your fellow human beings? What a question, eh? What a question. How do we add value in this crazy COVID changing world? How do we use this as an opportunity, not just a threat? How do we continue on our chosen value-adding path without allowing COVID to define us, to determine our outcomes? How do we keep on a path and not get knocked off? Henry Ford once said, obstacles are those things you see when you take your eyes off the goal. So how would we convert skills and competencies into adding value to other people? What are the achievements that mark you out, that mark us out, that no one else could have done? What is unique about us? The question for your own sanity, basically. What is my unique combination of qualities? What makes me special? The wonderful thing about Tiggers is I'm the only one. Well, you are unique, and it is something that you're going to focus on, because when you're talking about adding value, one of the options that we can use to further maybe our financial resilience, but at the same time add value to other people, other companies, is investigate the possibility of being a non-exec director. Many people are taking on non-execs at the moment, not salaried people, and that can be something that you can use to add value to businesses, and yourself. Leverage. How do we leverage our unique our USP, and turn that into value adding for other people? Imagine the reach of a network in which each of us benefits from all of us. As Einstein once said, the true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. Imagine if that special network, that genie in the magic lamp, could proactively access on your behalf all other professional networks. How would it feel to be part of a support system like that? And I'd like you to ask yourself again, imagine the most magnificent use of your next 5 years. How can you add value to your fellow human beings and get those rewards that Paul McKenna was talking about? As Andy Murray once said, July the 7th, 2013, 9 people won Wimbledon here today. I'm just one of them. It shows that it's only ever achieved by teams. Winston Churchill would have told you that. So I think we ought to leave it with him as being someone who had a unique ability to enroll people and use the network and the teams around him.
Thank you so much, Rod. 4 minutes, 30 seconds, absolutely solid. We'll accept that. Brilliant.